This is BMK, where we inspire others to be more knowledgeable, be more kind, and be more in the know. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We're going to continue to keep climbing and keep pushing this motivational inspiration. This week, our guest, well, let me just let him introduce himself.
My name is Brian Covington, also known as the FupaMagic CEO, the owner, CEO of FupaMagic, and it's my product that's been pretty much blowing up in like the last 6 months. But yeah, so call me Brian, call me FupaMagic CEO, whatever you feel.
Okay, Brian. Well, thank you for coming to the show. And let's start off with some motivation. So what motivated you to start this business?
All right. So hopefully I won't take too long to explain this. All right. So everything stemmed from my mom. When I was 14, which was in like 2004, my freshman year in high school, she got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and a couple different other issues, diseases and things like that. Anyway, so prior to 2004, I seen how hard she worked to, get us out the situation we were in and into a better place, a better position. Getting a credit fix, graduated from college around that time, everything like that. So I was able to move out of the situation. Like I said, 2004, she got us a house built, things like that. We was just in a better position. So my senior year, 2008, her sickness got real bad to the point where she lost her job, and so we lost the house, things like that. So they also told us like if she was, more active and things like that, she'll be better off. So me being a mama's boy, I started learning things like when it comes to like personal training. So I became a personal trainer. So to help her out, things like that. I was always looking up different remedies and things like that because I never trusted the hospital, never took their word on anything. So I always kind of been on like my main person. One thing I always tell people, I went to Winston-Salem State, but I graduated from YouTube University. And that's where I met Dr. Xavier. So pretty much I've been all into the remedies and things like that. So became a trainer, like I said, to help her out. Next thing you know, I'm helping different people out. 2 and 3 people a week. Next thing you know, I got 30 clients here. Next thing you know, I'm training celebrities, different things like that. So anyways, as time went on, she got sicker, so I'm trying to, I'm testing things, trying to put something together for her to make, some things help, some things didn't, blah, blah. She passed, 2015, they gave her 5 months to live. I took her to Duke Hospital. They did some things, whatever. She lived another 3 years. She passed in 2018. So me still working on those things, I finally figured out my recipe and mixed it with my personal training. So my product is actually a stomach slimming product with so many other health benefits. Anybody ever have time to go look, and I have the ingredients everywhere. Things like dandelion leaves, papaya, stevia, peppermint leaf, things like that. So if you know about the body in general, if you know about ingredients, what type of things that those help. So, but all the motivation comes from my mom, for sure.
Okay, well, that wasn't a long explanation. It was much needed.
Perfect.
It was much needed. So with the, I don't want to call it a stigma. I feel like it's more like a fad of people now going to get under the knife and just change their
right.
image in that way, would you feel or would you agree that your teas would be a safer way to go first?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had thousands of people that use my product now, and so many have, came to me saying that this was their last option, or that they were already had in plan to, to go and get cut up and everything like that. But after using my product, they don't have to anymore. So, and anybody, if I have nothing but proof, I have nothing but, testimonials before and afters. A 100% success rate for my product is that, so, but now if anybody chooses to go get, cut up and things like that, that's them. I don't knock it at all, but I definitely suggest something like this prior to, just going to do that. That's not as safe as a lot of people seem to think. And with my product, like I said, first of all, it's all natural. You have no negative side effects, no man-made chemicals, none of that in there. So I definitely suggest that first. And another thing real quick, my product does not have you running back and forth to the bathroom. That's a big thing that, with these other teas, but that's not mine. But to answer your question, like I said, I would definitely suggest this, but do as you please. So
would you say you have a higher number of female clients versus male, or is it about the same?
I definitely have more females than male, and that's typically because the name of it. When I came out with I've always had a bigger female audience. So when it came to different things as far as promoting and stuff like that, I always, I was always more geared towards females, So Fupa, y'all know what Fupa is.
That's my next question. Like, what made you come up with the name FupaMagic?
All right, so I can't ever remember exactly where I first heard Fupa from, but it was like back in, was it the Housewives? Like, I don't know if it was like the Housewives show with Candy Burrs and them. Or, I don't know who said it first, but I remember people, the females started calling it the Fupa, and I was interested as well. Like, what is a Fupa? Like, what's a Fupa? And she said the fat upper P word area, so and what I say is the fat upper pants area to keep it clean, but that's where that's stemming from. So because I know how the product works, I was like, let's be smart with it. It's like, people hear FupaMagic, they think of their stomach disappearing, so that was my way of like tweaking that. So
okay, what was my next question? When you started, of course, like, there's always ups and downs to companies, ups and downs to businesses. What advice would you give someone trying to start a business or run a successful business?
All right, so it depends on, like, I suggest if you're gonna, run a type of business or whatever, do something that you're passionate about. It's easier to not give up in that perspective, or because you're gonna have trials and tribulations. I've had my fair share of this so far because I used to put out that it was inspired by Dr. Sebi. So these bigger companies started messing with me. They started shipping the place where I do my shipping at, where I used to do my shipping at, saying that I was selling marijuana and not tea, just to kind of slow my success up or whatever, or my progress. And so, they had police coming in they came and grabbed all the inventory that I had at the shipping spot, opened them up. I was on lock messages. I mean, phone calls and emails. So I've had my share, and it's when you're in a situation like that, it's definitely easy to give up. Like, I mean, first of all, when police and me, black people, I don't even talk too much about that, but I don't mess with the police. But so a situation like that can have you quit just like that. But like I said, where everything stems from, like I said, my mom, like that's the reason I keep going. So if you're gonna start a business, do something you're passionate about. Make sure, like for instance, about like if you're gonna have a product, a lot of people look for marketable products, but think about, I mean, come with a product that works. And that's the best thing. Like I have a marketable product. I'm saying that word wrong. Marketable product, but I have a product that works. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing. If you want, like for instance, if you have products, make sure your products work. Other than that, make sure you don't mess yourself up before you even get somewhere. Like, you're gonna have customers coming at you crazy. You don't want to show, the crazy side of you if you not necessarily crazy side.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, you don't want to show that monster if you got that in you, because I definitely got it in me, and man. But I'm also, I know also how to approach situations and handle them in a professional way, but it's not always easy.
I know that's right. So when it comes to your teas, like everyone isn't necessarily physically fit or in the gym. So do you feel like your teas need to be incorporated into like a regimen of exercise, or can it be a standalone product?
All right. So honestly, I have, out of all my customers, I'm gonna say about 80% don't work out at all. But the more active you are, the better the results. You get what I'm saying? So like, I get a lot of people. I feel like this product is for the ones, who, they might work from home after a lot of people after COVID, work from home now, so a lot of them on the phones and, they got snacks at the desk, things like that. All kind of, they're not being so much active anymore. So I got a lot of them who, don't do too much moving around, but they get great results as well. And I have some like, who use the product and they're in the gym. You can definitely tell the difference. But at the end, like, everyone gets great results regardless. So if I was, to suggest to customers or whatever, just, use the product, and just stay active. If you stay active, you're going to be good regardless. If you work and if you already, like when you go to work and if you're already moving a lot, you definitely going to be good. But if you're at work and, you're on the phone all the time, you still going to get results. It's not going to be, like the top tier results, but you're going to get results regardless.
Okay. And I feel like we've been focusing on just your product, but I also feel like I heard you say that you're a physical trainer, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Was that something that you dove into before creating the product, or incorporated the product into?
Yeah, before I had the product, I was a trainer. I've been a pretty known trainer for a while. Like my name on Instagram was celebrity trainer. I got a couple different celebrities that I trained, things like that. But I was more of a local trainer first. Still a local trainer when it come down to it, honestly. But that was in me. I've always been in the gym, things like that. Anyways, but like I said, with my mom, when they told me that my mom, if she was more active, she'd be better off. That's when I became a trainer. So I became a trainer. Time went by, and then I, incorporated the tea with my, training and things like that as well.
Okay, well, I'm not sure if I missed anything. I don't want to miss anything. Is there maybe some things that I didn't reference that you might want to like, like a shameless plug, something you want to add, a t-shirt line, whatever.
Well, I got my Fupamagic shirts. They'll be hitting the website tonight, actually. So you can find if you're looking for the product, you can find it on FupaMagic.com. That's FUPA Magic MAGIC.com.
Okay, hold on. Let me let me say my spiel, because I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview you.
Definitely.
And now I want you to give my viewers all of your handles, how they can reach you, where they can buy the product.
Definitely. Facebook, Fupamagicceo. Actually, everything is about to be Fupamagicceo anyways. TikTok, Fupamagicceo. Fanbase, Fupamagicceo. Instagram, I have 2 Instagrams, probably 3, I don't know. But Fupamagicceo will be on that one. Celebrity trainer _B. Facebook, Brian Covington, or the business page, Fupamagicceo. Also, if you're on Facebook, I have a Fupamagic group, and it has like over 1,000 members, and we all we're active, and if you want to get in, you can. It's not hard. All you do is get you some tea, and we do a Fupamagic challenge at the first of every month. Like, for instance, not the 1st of July, because of July 4th, and a lot of people, they go eat crazy or whatever. But July 5th, we starting it this month, from July 5th to July 15th. And the challenge is pretty much you wake up, you drink a cup of tea, you instantly start fasting for 10 hours. You do a 20-minute activity, like you can literally walk around in a circle for 20 minutes if you want, but something for 20 minutes straight. You drink your second cup of tea, and then you finish your fast, and you do the same thing for 9 more days after that. So anybody can join. We got people that, started out at one spot, and 10 days later they look completely different. My tea is amazing. You factor in things like intermittent fasting is a monster. So if anybody want to join, let me know. Just come through and I'll request, and you'll be in there. But Fupamagic CEO for everything. That was the question.
Okay, well, this is my last thing. I like to throw out a random question all of the time. It's National Culinary Arts Month. So name your top 3 favorite foods.
My top 3 favorite foods. My top 3 favorite foods. All right, so my favorite for sure. It's gonna be hard to find my top 3, but my favorite food is honestly not even something specific, but Mexican food is my favorite food. Like I love like authentic Mexican food. Like that's my top. Second and third to say my favorite. Oh, I wasn't ready for this test. I do like. I'm gonna just say seafood, because I can't like shrimp or. I'm gonna say seafood, and then my third. Every now and then I like a nice steak, so I'm gonna just keep it at that right there.
That was a good list. That was a good list. You passed the test.
Perfect.
Well, again, this is BMK, where we inspire others to be more knowledgeable, be more kind, and always stay aware. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. All of Brian's handles will be in the description box below. Check him out on Instagram, Fanbase, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn. It's like I'm joking, but yeah. Check him out. It's a dope product. Peace.